Just shit? You actually see it? Let me see if I see it.
Are you playing Green online?
Nah, man. This regular shit. Wi-Fi kinda be grits. Ah, this shit probably shut down.
You can't be shutting on, man.
Like, this is not even what's it called? Online.
I mean, I'm talking about live. The algorithm see your trash, man. I ain't gonna put you on.
Nah, that's why I don't play what's it called? Call of Duty. Yo, I am trash.
I ain't gonna lie, if we stream COD, fam, I think we'll go.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Jalen Suggs out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wagner in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Anunoby for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Bane fires from way outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball. Now Wagner. Pass to Bane. Fires for 3. Towns with a rebound.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
In close. No good off the glass. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Banchero. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Bane. Picked by Carter. Launches it from deep. Bane, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. On defense, the Knicks. And Wagner gets it to go.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Brunson, a screen on Bane. Bridges passes to Brunson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Anunoby's got 5 points.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Count that one.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Here's Suggs. And there's the lob. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Here he goes.
But Jalen Brunson's driving ability just puts such extraordinary pressure on defenses.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Now here's Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Over Wagner. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Anunoby's got 7.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Payne with a screen on Towns. And Carroll with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. From deep, Payne. Orlando again missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 7. Here's Robinson. Out to Bridges. Down low. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Wagner. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. And Wright subbed in for Brunson. Now here's Wright. Over to the left wing. From 11 feet away. The rebound by Carter. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Banchero outside. Inside, here's Wagner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wagner's got 7 points.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well and screen the rolls.
Here's Hart. Right outside. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Hart passes to Towns. And stolen by Banchero. Up in time. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Magic. They lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Orlando leading. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Landry Shamet. He's out there with Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. New York shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Shamet, no good. Wagner outside. Banchero the screen. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Pass to Brunson. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. New York making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
Number 17, DJ Tucker.
Orlando on D. It's a 3-point game. And that one's good for Brunson.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Wagner up top. He has 7. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Josh Hart. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson, a good look. Here's that Porty. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Banchero against Hart. From 17. The 3 from Bane. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Suggs. Still no points. Wagner. Hart pulls it in.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Outside McBride. Over Carter. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Hart against Banchero. Shoots a fadeaway. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Pass to Porty. He gets it in there. Porty's got his second basket.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Puts it up from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Brunson with a double team. Outside Carter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Back to Wagner. Picked by Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Knicks with the lead. With the step back, here's McBride. And it's Bain with the rebound. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Carter, a screen on Hart. Wagner with it. Hart covering. So they take the lead. Wagner's got 9 points.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
407.
.149 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Right outside. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Isaac. Here's Black, hounded by Wright. Black, no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Now here's Anunoby. It's Wright on the wing. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And the Knicks miss again.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Houston, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And it's Wright missing. Orlando trailing here. Shot on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Magic. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. To the left wing. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Charity stripe shot. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Bridges. Anunoby's got 9 points.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, up 3. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. Desmond Bain is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Isaac in at the 4-man spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Towns into the lane. 3-pointer, Bridges. Nails it from beyond the arc. and the Knicks lead by 4.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Here's Suggs. And another miss by Orlando.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Banchero comes in for Isaac.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Banchero. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 9-point Knick lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Here's Banchero. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Bridges, and the basket by Bane. Bane's got 7 points in the game. Knicks leading by 7. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
He takes it in. Outside Carter. Back to Suggs. The shake. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's a crafty up fake by Jalen Suggs, taunting the defense, getting the whistle. Oh, yes, sir.
Hart's checked in for Anunoby. Suggs hits them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Towns. The 3. Towns can't get that one to fall.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Bridges on the double. Kicks it out to Wagner. The 3 from Bane. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns against Banchero. Lets it go from 11. Towns can't get it to go. Magic trail by 6. Tries it from 19, and it's Orlando with another.
Shooting off the catch or creating off the bounce, Banchero does both equally well.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Magic.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
From deep, Bane. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Wagner against Hart. Outside Bain. Carter, a screen on Bridges. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Bain. Carter's got 5.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
Suggs against Brunson. Money from the wing. He's got 14. Magic trail by 5. Wagner inside. He's covered by Hart. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bain. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Batase's checked in for Orlando.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hart. 29 seconds left in the 3rd. And Carroll passes to Wagner. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, you can see Paolo has a team-first mindset. If there's an opportunity to get a teammate involved, he's going to do it.
And here's Hart. Pass to Towns. Back to Hart. 3-pointer. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Ooh, could be a back.
And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New York leading by 8. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, they've got Josh Hart. Also, P.J. Tucker out there. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite 3-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Tucker with a screen on Wagner. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic trail by 8. And Carroll down the lane. Picked it. It's Shamet on the wing. To the paint. Here's Brunson. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Tipped away. Fast break, New York. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Achua's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Shamet. Here's Banchero. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Brunson misses. Magic trail by 11. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Bridges. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Suggs against Brunson. The three from Banchero. He can't get it to go. New York leading by 11. All sorts of time. They get it back.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Suggs against Brunson. Inside. Here's Anunoby. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Wagner with a screen on Bridges. Payne from deep three-point land. And it's New York with a rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brunson surveys. Towns for three. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Carter, a screen on Brunson. Here's Suggs. The putback.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height. Use that athleticism, young sir.
Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 12. Payne fires from way outside. Wagner finds Payne. There's the three. Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for three. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Banchero's checked in for Wagner. And he's good on the second. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time. Well, commit to your move, anticipate the contact. Paolo Banchero does both of those things.
The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Knicks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Jalen Brunson.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
New York making a switch here. Tucker's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Towns. Beauchamp, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
Defensive foul, Josh Hart. Second personal.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And New York has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Brunson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Right against Suggs. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of
I can't even rage quit on PC. That's the crazy.
From us with